Jetzt geht's mal weiter mit Alpha Polaris. Das Adventure-Teil am Sonntag bei mir. Ja, werde ich mal laden. Und dann geht's los. Mal schauen. Ja, genau, der Bär ist im Käfig. So, ich hoffe, der Sound stimmt einigermaßen. Ihr hört mich und den Sound vom Game auch. Ich mache das mal ein bisschen leiser, das Spiel, weil ich hatte ein bisschen Echo und noch kein Kopfhörer. Ja. Ah. Okay, nochmal.
Make some room. Samples coming through. Rune.
Al.
Pretty brisk weather out there. Leave no skin exposed.
What do you got there, Gramps?
Early Christmas. A few hours ago, I was roaming the glacier using the crevasse radar. No magnetometrics or anything. Suddenly, the thing starts bleeping, and I hit the brakes. Went outside and found myself on the edge of the nastiest crevasse ever.
Holy shit!
And that's not even the hairiest part. Glanced down, and there it was. Deep in the hole, a bubbling pool of crude oil. Again, no transient electromagnetics, tellurics, or anything. Just stumbled on it. So I figured there's more to this story. Tied myself to the six-wheeler's winch and went down.
You fucking went down the crevasse? Alone? And with that trunk of yours?
Yes, Tully, I bloody went all the way. Let's say I had a hunch of an old oil wizard, did some surface sampling, looked around, and found these. Unsettling, isn't it? It was a sacrificial site of some kind.
That thigh bone. It's human.
Yes, there were plenty of body parts down there, but I didn't want to stick my nose any deeper than I already had. What do you think, Rune?
This is a significant find. The symbols look like some sort of elaborate writing, but it's not really my field. I have a few paleoanthropologist contacts in Bergen. We could reach them through the Thule station.
Maybe, but let's not be hasty here. The fine could mean big bucks for all of us, so let's not draw any unnecessary attention to it. Tully?
Right on, Gramps. Last time I checked, we were on an oil research station, not some fancy university.
You are not going to believe this. Euler himself is coming here.
Bob? They're sending Bob?
No, much worse.
No.
I'll be in my room.
What the hell was that?
Alistair Euler, the son of the company founder, is coming here. I've known Bob a long time, and in this case, the apple has landed far off.
Oh, he sure got the Ice Queen ticked off.
We have some mutual history together.
I'm going out for a smoke. You joining, Gramps?
No, thank you. I'll reward myself with a couple of sandwiches.
Viking?
No, thanks, I'm trying to quit. And if I'm not gonna be allowed to contact a real expert, I'll examine those bones myself.
Knock yourself out.
You do know what your oil find means for Greenland, don't you?
Yes, it'll bring in money to the local people, thus giving them tools for pursuing their independence.
It'll also have a severe effect on the ecology, not to mention global climate problems.
What do you want me to do, Rune? I'm an old guy. For once, I found something worthwhile. Anyway, I suggest you take a look out of your window before going to sleep. There should be powerful aurora in the sky tonight.
ich den Bären Antibiotika verpassen kann? Wenn dann wie? Versuchen. Spitze. Das geht doch. Okay. Grübel, grübel und studiere. Das kann ich so nicht benutzen. Ne? Mit dem Stock oder so. Mal gucken. Ja, und darum vielleicht ist irgendwo was Neues. Mal gucken. Naja, erstmal mal. Stück dafür das Panzertape. Kann ich denn die Metallteile entfernen? Karre.
What do you think about the find?
When are you gonna get it on with the Inuit princess, huh?
Don't tell me you haven't tried.
Me? Hell no. A cold and bitter creature that woman is, an ice princess. She was working in Thule before this, right? The word is that they had to transfer her to keep a horde of ogling corporate losers away. Like the Euler guy she was mad about. And that she enjoyed the hassle an awful lot too. Just take a number, pal.
Okay, that's enough. I have things to do.
But if you need some advice about Inuit women in general, you are now talking to the Eskimo champ.
Right.
My point is that she'll eat you alive. She's done it before.
Da ist wohl jemand abgeblitzt. Was haben wir hier im Werkzeug? Bohrmaschine, Besen, Kreissäge. Sieht auch schon mal ganz gut aus. Mal. Kreissäge. Ja, Berner Schauskirchen. So, wollen wir mal gucken. Komm ich. Kurz zum Mädchen. So, los. Jetzt Gäste. Los. Steht wohl nix. Ja, noch so ein paar Sandwich. Mal gucken, wo in der Küche ist. Ist da jemand in der Küche? Ja. Lass mal anschneiden.
Ah, Rune. Quite a day, wasn't it?
I understand you have a long work history in the Arctic.
Too long, my friend. Too long. I've seen all kinds of creatures in here. All kinds of jaunty fellows.
Did you see my new mascot?
I did, but how long is she going to stay in that cage? That's a different thing.
I'm not gonna keep her.
What's the problem with her?
Infected jaw. Dooley will probably agree to send in a vet.
That's a ballsy move, you know, to capture a polar bear.
Did you say the artifacts were in a cave? Not in the bottom of the crevasse?
A glacial cave beneath the ice, yes. It was deep beneath the surface. Not a very pleasant place. But don't start getting any weird ideas about academic investigations or anything. I found it and I'll dedicate it to pumping black gold.
What are you working on?
Right now, my main field of expertise, a sandwich.
Okay. Wie war das denn? Eisbären. Ich weiß nicht, ob Eisbär-Pieksen auch eine gute Idee ist. Ja. Viele Rede. So. Ach, das ist Besuch. Hallo. Ein Zuschauer. Yeah. Läuft. Ja, dann werde ich mal den Eisbären pieksen. Gucken, ob das geht.
It's for your own good. You'll get the next shot tomorrow.
Ja, scheint ja geklappt zu haben. Was mache ich denn jetzt? Der Eisbär ist betäubt. Schon umforschen. Ist bestimmt noch nicht fertig. Ja, ist noch zu früh. Jetzt gucken, ob wir da noch was haben. Nee. Was kann ich denn hier noch machen? Drei Symbole. Drei Symbole. Also, ab im Keller. Biskuit. Oh. So. Okay. Lecker. So, was haben wir hier noch? Feuerlöscher. Einen Feuerlöscher. Ich schätze mal, das Fleisch brauche ich morgen. Also da am nächsten Tag. Spricht da jemand mit mir? Den können wir noch gebrauchen. Was haben wir denn da? Okay. Gucken, ist in meinem Zimmer was aufgeräumt werden, ne? halt nun.
Nova, are you alright?
Rune? No, not really.
You know, if you need any assistance, I've got some quality razor blades.
You're a real friend, but I think I just need some rest.
I was just wondering if the date is still on.
What? The date? Oh, our date. Yes, it's still on.
Look, I noticed you're a bit stressed out and thought, if there's anything I can do...
I just need some rest.
Okay. Good night.
Hab's gecheckt. So.
Al!
Keiner da? Da ist auch keiner, glaube ich. Zu Daddy. Zu ihrem. Nix.
Ah, Rune. Quite a day, wasn't it?
Sind wir noch Gaule?
What are you working on?
Right now, my main field of expertise,
No.
a sandwich.
I understand you have a long work history in the Arctic.
Too long, my friend. Too
Ja,
long.
das hatten wir schon.
I've seen all kinds of creatures in here. All kinds of jaunty fellows.
Soll ich ins Bett gehen oder so? Das mal geht. Gucken, wo ich ins Bett gehen kann. Morgen ist auch Montag. Ha. Polarlichter. Ja, die Polarlichter. Sehr schön.
Oh, shit. What a dream. What's that noise? Sounds like a garbled radio.
Wow. Minus 38. 40 Grad minus ungefähr. Frisch, würde ich sagen. Das Licht. Hier.
Tully, you scared the hell out of me.
I see them, Rune. The beast.
Okay, Tully, I hear you. Take it easy. Everything is all right.
No, I can't. It just starts over. There. See?
Listen to me. You are on Alpha Polaris, and there's nothing here. Take it easy.
What? Are you sure?
There's nothing here, Tully. Nothing here.
Fuck.
What did you see in your dream?
I don't know. I was back in Longwoods, Maine, and then in the glacier, the polar bears. They were in the sky. It was wrong somehow.
What were the beasts you saw?
At first, I thought they were polar bears. But then, I don't know what the fuck it was. A spirit. Under the ice.
Okay, easy now.
Eis unter dem Eis.
Tully, what's wrong with the radio?
How should I know? It's some electromagnetic shit or something.
Ganz schön Schiss, was ist denn
Look, maybe you should go back to sleep.
No, I need to focus. You go ahead, Norway. I'll sit down here for a while.
Are you...
I'm good. Now leave me alone.
Okay. I'll do a quick check around the station.
Ob da jemand antwortet?
Al.
Okay. Ein Sturm. Ah, Daddy. Da ist er. Anschneiden.
Al?
Look at that. A hell of a light show. Like the sky itself was burning. Such profound beauty. I took a reading with the magnetometer, and I think we're very close to a record-breaking geomagnetic event right now.
There's something strange taking place here. The radio is blaring out some weird noise.
Yes, that makes sense, and it wouldn't even be the first time. Way back in 1859, a couple of great geomagnetic storms took place. They were caused by immense coronal mass ejections in the sun. Back then, telegraph stations were spreading all over rural America. Electricity was soon to be introduced to households, and telegraph lines operated with it. As it happened, something freaky took place during a peak in the solar storm. Stations in Portland and Boston maintained conversation for several hours with no battery power.
They were using some form of geomagnetic energy?
Correct. Geomagnetically induced current is the term. The field lines fall here. Now, I don't know the specifics, but I think the Ionensturm is causing the effect you described. Who knows? We might see even more peculiar things happen.
Oh.
How can an ionospheric phenomenon have effects this severe?
Well, I'll bet you see aurora in Norway all the time, Rune. Do you know much about them?
The basics. They're caused by solar wind getting trapped by Earth's magnetic field.
That's the science. However, the Cree call them the dance of the spirits. Looking at them here, in the middle of this desolation, they waver constantly, like a veil or a mask. A mask shifting to reveal a glimpse of some long, lost truth. Perhaps a visual message, which we, as mankind, are no longer able to connect to.
Wir sprechen so.
I remember watching them as a child and having similar sentiments. Like they were put up there as a show. There are legends in Norway. I think the Sami people believe the northern lights can descend from the heavens to hurt men.
I'm glad you understand, Rune. Getting older, I've come to realize there's a more spiritual side to the Arctic.
Ja, ist gut, aber mit der, die sich gut stellt, wenn man mit der Tochter machen würde.
I ran into Tully in the living room and had a conversation with him while he was having some sort of nightmare.
A waking dream? That's interesting, especially considering his fixations. He's constantly going over the dreams he's had, the dreams he will have, and so on. But I wouldn't worry. Ted's obviously very responsive to these things, and he's been under some stress lately. The isolation and the darkness can get to you.
Not like this. It took me several tries to get him to wake up, and what he told me about the dreams...
Yes, but still, between you and me, waking dreams occur mostly in juveniles. Let's put it this way. Ted doesn't always operate on the level of maturity one would expect.
There's more. I've also had a nightmare. In my dream, I remember the terror of someone watching me from a distant ice shelf. Tully had a feeling of something haunting him in the woods.
You think there's a connection?
I don't know what to think.
Without trying to be dismissive, you both have spent long days out on the glacier. Anyhow, there may still be a powerful subconscious message for you to grasp. A spiritual one, as some people in touch with themselves would say.
You could be right.
But maybe you should hit the sack before I switch on my full ramble mode.
Phasenmodus. Das kommt bestimmt nochmal dasselbe. Ich mach nochmal.
There's more.
Ja.
In my Tully...
You think there's a connection?
I don't know what...
Without... Anyhow, there may...
You could be right.
But maybe...
Oh, just...
One more thing. I don't think you'll be able to reach anyone with a radio tomorrow. We've blanked out during Ionenstorms half this magnitude before.
Then I'll treat the bear myself.
That's the spirit. We should also power down the tower so nothing gets fried. Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Den Mist. Soll ich ihn ins Bett legen? Wieder ab ins Bett. Bett. Oder noch mal draußen rumgucken. Mal gucken. Das hört sich gerade wie das. Jetzt. Will nicht. Gehe ich mal wieder zu Bett. Mal gucken. Ja. Das war schon mal ein guter Fortschritt bis jetzt. Ein zweiter Tag. Okay.
Hey, Knudsen, you gotta see this.
Kamardar.
Don't you go all sweet on me. I found something real fucking eerie.
Mhm.
Go away. I had an extremely long night.
Are you implying something? You need to see this.
fahren, bevor we'll stop. Okay, you win.
Get down here then.
Ja,
And
Neugierde
about last
siegt.
night, we need to talk.
Wie sieht das jetzt aus hier? Er ist wieder da. Ich glaube, die brauche ich irgendwann. Und erstmal raus. So, wo ist er? Ich gucke erstmal oben. Erstmal vom Dach aus. Gar nichts. Alles gut aus.
She's gone.
That's a piece of her flesh.
So she wanted out and ripped the cage open?
I don't see any other way this could have happened. Putting her in the cage was a dumb idea.
You've been doing your science project on climate change or whatever. Is this it?
Ne, bestimmt nicht.
No. Polar bears are unpredictable animals, especially when hurt and captured.
You really don't see the pattern here? We are basically animals, right? Maybe the storm messes up everything with a brain.
Like you last night.
Yeah, just like that. Man, I was far off.
Na klar.
I guess it's plausible. The human brain functions on electric signals.
I've been checking the magnetometer, and the worst is yet to come. The storm is gaining momentum.
I probably need to put the bear down. Can I take the snowmobile?
Sure, the keys are in the ignition. I need to chill somewhere for a while.
Tja. Ob ich den Eisbären erschießen soll? Oder was ballern? Ja, ich was zum Ballern. Bärentöter. Sache. Der arme Bär. Okay. Hat ja ein Halsband. richtigen Weg bin hier. Das ist interessant. Reizband-ID.
Nova, are you in there?
Ja, da.
Al,
Auch nicht. Sind sie in der Küche? Hm.
everything all right?
Yes, just had a lousy night.
You're not the only one. The radio woke me up.
At least you got some sleep. I've been running those samples for, what, like 4 hours now?
If there's something I can do to help, like pick off the Harrier bug legs.
Thanks, but those bugs are still microscopic. How's the bear doing?
She's gone. She must have smashed the cage during the night. She's apparently hurt pretty badly, and has an infected jaw. She'll probably die if I don't find her.
But you can find her, right?
Yes, if the tracking collar is still attached. You don't look like you slept too well. Rough night?
No, it's more like personal stuff.
Haven't had any strange dreams?
Not really.
Tully had night terrors last night. Seems pretty shaken.
I know. First morning in months, he didn't tell any of his sexist jokes.
Al thought you might have some insight on those bones and the hide he found.
If you mean as an Inuit, not that much. People often have this misconception of our cultural unity, but in reality, there are many different cultures and groups. I'm a Canadian Inupiat. In Greenland, there's the Kalaallit, although the dialect spoken here in the north is Inuktun. It's very close to the Canadian Inuktitut that my mom spoke to me. However, I took some courses on Paleo-Eskimo cultures, so I might be able to tell you something.
From my first day here, I noticed how you take pride in your past. I'm sure your mom taught you that.
Not really. She always told me to forget the bygone ages and become a trucker.
Losing you to the logging industry would have been a waste of talent.
You should see me driving a Kenworth double trailer up the Wrangell Mountains before you say that. Definitely not for the faint-hearted. Anyway, I learned to take pride in what I am after I moved to Alaska and went to university.
You didn't seem very happy to hear Euler Jr. was coming.
We just don't need anyone from management meddling in things right now, especially those who are full of themselves.
We on for tonight?
We are, but I have to zone out for a while first.
It's supposed to be a major oil prospect down there?
Yes, but Al thinks we need to do a little more work before trumpeting about our find.
So. Ich brauche das Benzin gleich noch. Muss mal gucken. Haushaltsgrund-ID. Oh, ist das ein O? 339. Oh, das ist das neueste, ne? 12. Ja. ALO 339. Abstand. Nummer gleich 0. Hm.
Morning.
Morning. Made any progress with the thesis?
Not really.
Well, if it helps, our little side project here, the one involving oil, is showing some real promise.
The bear we caught yesterday escaped by tearing open the cage and apparently hurt herself badly.
I'm not surprised. Those are intense animals. What are you gonna do with her?
I'll probably have to put her down. If the tracking collar is still on, I'll find her. Did you have any nightmares last night?
Yes, I had this recurring one when Euler Jr. catches us not doing our jobs. Other than that, just some nighttime flatulence, but that's definitely out of excitement.
Tully's dreams have really gotten to him.
Look, Rune, Ted is not really operating on the level of maturity one would expect. Between you and me, waking dreams mostly occur in juveniles.
I understand you've found a large enough reservoir here to start drilling.
Beats me. Determining the field size will take some seismic work. But we know there's some prime stuff down there. Saturation, volume, color, sweet taste, and whatnot. Substantial bonuses heading our way if we can focus on the mission at hand.
Do you think I can use the radio now?
It's still powered down, and I think we should keep it that way. The Tempest is raging up there, even now, in the daytime. That could seriously cripple our equipment. I don't think we'd be able to contact anybody. Unless you want to listen to some dork playing ukulele on Radio Waikiki. One time, a few years back, I remember being unable to hear even the carrier wave from Thule, while still listening to the Moscow Philharmonic. Strange are the ways of upper atmospheric transmissions.
I understand you have a long work history in the Arctic.
Too long, my friend, too long. I've seen all kinds of creatures in here. All kinds of jaunty fellows.
What are you working on?
Tellerics, if that means anything to you. Look, we need to hustle with this thing. Bob's kid is not known for his tactfulness. I see you're making progress with those. Let me know if you find anything.
Spinne. Na, noch jemand in der Küche? Ich glaube, dann sollte ich mich um den Eisbären kümmern. Aber ich habe jetzt mal eine Stunde voll. Dann werde ich nochmal zum Eingang hier. Mich beim nächsten Stream drum kümmern. Ich sag dann mal danke fürs Zuschauen und alles toll, alles nett. Okay, dann ciao, ciao.